we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Phoenix Suns. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Oh, Booker with a block. On the wing, Durant. Minnesota with a rebound. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Durant. Yep, that one's good.
You get the sense KD can have and make any shot on the floor. This guy's so creative, he can wreak havoc.
Outside McDaniels. Randall on the screen. And it's McDaniels on the drive.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
The shot by Dunn, no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. It's hauled in by Beal.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Durant hit from deep. Durant's got 5 now.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
The kick out to Edwards. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Three-pointer, Beal. And the Suns get another three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The kick out to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. From the elbow. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
Beal outside. Pass to Dunn. Richards with a screen. Here's Booker. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
The quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Edwards. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw this game. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
The kick to Durant. And they get it back. Pass to Booker. Fires for three. Hits the three-pointer. Booker's got 5.
Boy, the delivery from Booker so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
Gobert with it. Back to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Booker. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
And Durant with the big finish.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to Jones. DiVincenzo with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
It's his first trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one.
Shooting from Minnesota, DiVincenzo.
It's both from the stripe. The Suns leading. Now here's Jones, still without a bucket. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Jones. 5 to shoot. Outside Bull. The shot. O'Neal misses. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Suns on top.
14.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Pass to O'Neal. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Left side, Jones. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Reid. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Clark.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Both teams will make substitutions. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Dillingham. Outside Reid. Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota again missing. Jones feels it out. Outside Bull. Back to Jones. Bull with it. Guarded by Miller. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. He has 6. Pass to Dillingham. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Gobert. With the floater. Goes up again. Here's Dillingham. And here's Edwards outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound. To the inside. Oh, KD! Filthy!
KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Edwards. 1:44 left in the second period. Gobert. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Outside Edwards. Here's the three. Richards pulls it in. It's Beal on the wing. Durant inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined.
Wow, Rudy! Fancy!
Boy, that's a dunk we'll see for a while. Rudy Gobert, a little sauce on that one.
Down low. Back to Jones. Outside Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
McDaniels inside, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. And Durant with the big finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside for Randall. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Using the size. Gobert.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Durant way outside. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix.
Timeout.
7-point game, biggest lead so far. been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Booker with it. The kick to Durant. Pass to Dunn. Now Beal. From downtown, they get the rebound. Outside for Booker. And Booker cash on the three.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Cook can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Well, you see how hard Kevin Durant works to set up that shot. You've got to be able to use the screen and get to the cup.
It's McDaniels on the wing. What a terrific move that is. McDaniels got 6 points.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Suns lead by 12. Got a piece of it. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. To the paint. The kick out to Conley. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Inside. Pass to O'Neal. There's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Right side McDaniels. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Doesn't go for him. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
A minute 35 left to play in the third. Jones with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. For three, Allen buries it from three. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's McDaniels. He gets it in there. McDaniels gotten 4 this quarter.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. Just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And the Timberwolves making a change here. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Gillespie. Three-pointer, Beal. No luck on that one. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Edwards. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
The things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And here's Beal, guarded by Edwards. Beal, no good. And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Dillingham. Finished off the break. Dillingham's got his first points of the game.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Suns. They lead by 11. Outside Bull. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defensive efforts have paid off.
The Timberwolves, 33.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside, DiVincenzo. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Durant. Oh, Durant buries it through contact.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Now DiVincenzo. Good work there as it goes.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
The Suns lead by 11. Booker surveying the D. What balance from Booker.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Pass to Reed. The three ball connects from downtown.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Minnesota making a change here. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Dunn outside. Back to Durant. To the paint. Here's Bull. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Takes it inside. Pass to Randall. McDaniels from long range. Bull grabs the board. The Suns lead by 13. Minnesota with a rebound. To the inside. Randall, good.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Pass to Durant. Shoots over Randall. The kick to Durant. Booker with it. The Suns need to get off a shot. Beal outside. Misses the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Dillingham driving in. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Back to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Kevin Durant.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Edwards. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Picked by Gobert. Takes the three. Richards pulls it in. The Suns lead by 7. Outside Booker. Three-pointer off the mark.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Edwards, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Durant looking around. Here's Dunn. Gets the 3-ball to go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Dillingham, no good.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
An open look for Booker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.